Good afternoon. This is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you on Tuesday at 2. Today I decided to share with you one of my cards from my regular Kismet buffet, card buffet. But it's a Christmas card, so I thought, oh, it's kind of fun. It was raining and storming here, and I thought, we're getting on with Christmas. We're cutting for our holiday buffet, which starts on Friday and goes through December, once a month through December. So we're kind of in Christmas gear, get in a Christmas mood here, so gearing up for it. So I thought I would share this cute little card. It's pretty fast. There's a couple of extra little things that we do to it that kind of make it look cool. And using one of our brushes, which I love doing. So we'll do that. And it uses two different stamp sets. One is called Evergreen Elegance, and one is called Best Year. And it's like my favorite word set, and I can't locate it. I mean, I have the words here, but I don't know where I put the stamp set. So I'm going to show you in the book. So if you're here, let me know. Wave hi, say hi, leave a comment for me. Please share the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It goes from here to the YouTube channel to my blog. So if you have any questions, you can get a hold of me through that, stampingjourney.com. Also, I have posted lots of new card samples from the Monkey Cut kits, so you can go on and look at that. So other than that, I will turn the camera around. We'll get started here. So thank you for joining me. Let's see here. And just let me know when you're here. I can't see it once I turn it, but I can see it if you talk to me, which is what I prefer. Okay, so I'm using Evergreen Elegance. So I'm using all three of these cute little, these three cute little trees. And I'm using some words from, here it is, on page 103 of the annual catalog, the Best Year, which I love, totally love this stamp set because it covers a lot of things, including hip hip hooray. So it's such a cute set. But we are using the warm wishes for a happy Christmas here on the front of this card. So I'm going to turn the camera. I did turn the camera. I'm going to get my work out. Let's start working. Okay, here's the card. Super simple, really. It makes it look a little more complicated just because it has a little more, but I'm using a die from the Tasteful Labels die, and then some cute little, and you see that the verse is done with two different colors, and that is because I'm using my markers on it. So, ta-da, ta-da, let's get started. Let me turn this around here. Let me get my, here's my little packet. So when you come to class, this is how your packet looks. Okay, so you have anything that goes to the front of the card is on the front of the card. And anything that goes inside the card is inside the card. So it makes it a lot easier when you're figuring out what to do. First thing I'll do is just go ahead and stamp my verses out here, I think. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm going to be using my markers. So on the front one, the front verse is Warm Wishes for a Happy Christmas. And that is right here. All right, so I'm going to use my markers. So I'm going to use my green first. I think that's a little bit lighter. I generally go with whichever color is lightest. So this goes here, and you're going to use the paintbrush end of your marker, and you're going to go sideways, okay? You don't want to go and ruin the tip. So you're just going to color all your words with using the side of your marker, just like that. There we go. I'm just going to make sure I'm kind of tilting it a little bit so I can see the shine. So I know that I got it all. There. That. Okay. And then recap your marker. Here's my red. And the nice thing is I'm going to be cutting this out with a die. So when I stamp it on my little paper here, I don't have to worry if I have it straight or crooked because I'm putting a die on it. So there we go. Okay. Recap it. And then I'm huffing it, so you're just putting moisture kind of back on it. like we used to do in the olden days when we could huff. We don't do that so much in class anymore, of course, for obvious reasons. There we go. It looks so nice to have two colors. And I'm going to go ahead and do the inside too. So on this one, it's friends like you that make this season so wonderful. This is from the Evergreen Elegance. So, but again, it has the bold words. So those bold words are the ones I'm going to do in red. So I'm going to do the green first. So I'm using, again, the side, the paintbrush side of my marker. And just going over all of it. And I just kind of look to the side to make sure I have it all. There we go. It just takes a little bit of patience here. Let's see, friends. So this little bit has to be green. All right. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go to my red marker. Here we go. And make sure I get that nice and colored in, all the little letters and the dot on the I. And sometimes what I do is I'll go, you know, turn it one way and get the top of the word, turn it around the other way and get the bottom of the word, so I'm not touching the other letters that I already hit with the green marker. And this is going to go here. This one I need to get straight. So let's cross our fingers. Okay. There we go. Well, it's not super straight. Let's see here. Let me do this. So when I don't get it straight and I'm thinking, well, it's not straight on there, I'm looking at it. I'll stamp it on my grid paper and I see that I need to come down a little bit on one side. So I'm going to do it over. We have this wonderful double-sided paper. So here we go with the green again. So I'm just going to go over it with the green marker. And if I don't get this one straight, we're going to take the better of the two, right? It's a hand stamped card. All right. I mean, we try to do the best we can do. Now I think I hit that word. That little S there on there. I'm going to have to go back and get a little green on there. There we go. We have Hostess Club coming this afternoon. So it's been a busy day getting ready for our holiday buffet. I'm so excited. I think we have 13 different cards at this point on the holiday buffet. Okay, so I know I need to come down just a smidgen on this side, on the right side. So please be straight. Ah, yes, good. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, let's set that aside. I'm going to bring my Mighty Mini cutter in here. We're going to use the die cut to cut this. When I'm doing a longer piece like this, I kind of put it in there at an angle. So there we go. Put that on there. Oops. And I'm just kind of looking at it. I'm trying to get it even, just eyeballing it. I'm looking side to side and up and down to see how far it is from the die. There we go. And then put this in, hold it down to hold it in place, and crank. There we go. So my Mighty Mini, cut it out perfectly. I love this die. I love that die set. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our blending here. So we have our things cut out. I want to create a sky on here. So I'm using one of our blending brushes and Misty Moonlight. My favorite, well, gosh, I can't say that. I love this as an in color. I shouldn't say favorite because I love them all. So the girls always remind me of that. You love them all, so how can you say my favorite? So then I take Post-it notes that are sticky all over, and then I just put that on. So I do have a different brush for the different colors. So here we go. I'm just rubbing it on there, and I'm starting off of the paper, okay, because I don't want it too dark, and I'm just gently going in circles. I had a lot of ink on there, so I'm just kind of filling in. I don't want it solid. I want it to look like clouds. So I get that nice kind of, get a little bit of white in there too. So again, I'm starting off the paper. I'm going the whole way, and then there'll be trees on the bottom here. And it's okay if you get some little bit of light and dark. There. Ta-da! Just like that. Okay. Now I can put that in. So my trees are stamped in Old Olive. That's what the layering is in also. So what I generally do is I kind of start on the edges and work my way in. So here's my little evergreen here, the biggest one. So that's what I started with. Make sure I got it inked up good. I have it on this big block. I don't know why. I must have not had other blocks. It's awkward for me to use. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going further down and stamping on the end. Ta-da. Ink it up again. Then I'm going to go on this side, put it about in the same place here. There. Ta-da. And then I'm just going to keep moving in. So here they have one that's shorter, kind of it's a little bit wider. So you can stamp multiple times all over the place, and they're going to overlap. And then I have the shortest one here, my little baby tree. There we go. And that's going to go right in the middle. There we go. And then I did stamp some trees on the inside because that's fun. And you have to decorate that too. I went with the little trees here. So I just did 1, 2, 3 little trees and left room for you to sign the card. All right. This stamp set also has a little star. Whoops, where is my little star? Here it is. I didn't take that one out. And I'm using Mango Melody, my favorite. It is my favorite yellow. I can say that. This is my favorite yellow. Love this one. Okay, let's see here. Let me get my star on straight. This one looks like it got moved a little bit. I want to have it so that top of the star is at the top. So I'm going to wipe this off. And I'm going to dry it off on my jeans. And then I will take my pickup tool here, and I'm just going to pull this off. I'm going to put this on. Somebody, everybody's, different people are using it, so somebody maybe changed it. But I want the point up, so I know that where I'm stamping it here. Okay. So I stamped my little trees in the inside. There. Ta-da. And then here on the front, I stamped all of them. On the little one, I ended up putting a little rhinestone. So there we go. So when I'm figuring out where to stamp this, I want to make sure I don't hit the edge. But you can see that I kind of look and see how much there is here, the rubber, before you get to the star. And then I can cover up the point of the tree a little bit so that I kind of make sure that my star is on my tree and not just floating above it. So I like that little detail there. Okay, so I wanted to have the words kind of stand out, because if it was just on here, it's okay, but not so fun. I put an extra piece here, right here on this, so that it would be centered on there. So we have this cut just a tad longer, so you can cut it out and have it custom size here, in case yours is a little bit different. I'm lining this up with my grid paper and going down about maybe a ½ inch or so. I'm going to go with this solid line. There. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So you can see it extends. That's okay. I can just cut that off. I'd rather have it longer than short. That really stands out if you have it short. So we don't like that. Okay. We can go ahead and put this on my base. My layer, not the base, it's the layer. So Old Olive. The base of the card is real red. So really traditional kind of Christmassy colors. So fun there. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on the card base, because then all I have to do is add my words, and I have my little rhinestones on there. The verse is popped up with dimensionals. So here's that, here's this. Put some dimensionals on here. I'm just going to go right down the middle here. There we go. Alrighty. Try to get this centered best I can, just kind of eyeballing it. So I'm centering edge to edge and the center of the die cut. So trying to get it centered there. Now I did put two little pieces underneath here. So I just took some leftover pieces and I made little whale tails here. So just cutting up the center, end to end. There we go. Because I wanted this underneath. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna, actually, I don't even need two of them. I'm just gonna cut here and I'm gonna cut it in half. Ta-da. Ta-da. And then we'll cut it in half, and I'm going to have it kind of hanging out there. So it'll go like this and like this. Ta-da, ta-da. I can have it overlap a little bit. So put a little bit of green glue on here, and I'm just going to sneak it under. Remember, I put the dimensionals right in the center, so I have a little room to play with here. I'm going to put that there, and then glue this one down. Okay. There we go. It's like a little ribbon without being a ribbon. I'm using up scraps of cardstock. So I have my regular rhinestones here. We put one on either edge of the thing, and generally I do 3. So of course our little baby tree got a rhinestone there. All right, now let's put the inside in and we will be all done. So this is the crooked side down. This is the side that got approved. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da. There. All right. So this is one of the cards that people had an option on the Kismet buffet, card buffet. But the next one will have all kinds of, it will cover the holiday buffet, and it's on Stamping Journey, so you can go and sign up if you'd like to come. It will cover Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And so it's September, October, November, December. So there we go. Ta-da! Simple, pretty fast Christmas card. Traditional colors, kind of a traditional look to it. So I am going to turn the camera back around. Here we go. Let's see here. Ta-da. Alrighty. So, hello, everybody watching. Hello. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow I believe tomorrow's Winging It on Wednesday. So I think I might come up with a new monkey cut kit to play with. And I will be on a little bit later because I have physical therapy for my knee tomorrow. So I will see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow for Winging It on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. If you like the video, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.